Well, I just had a conversation, very short conversation. I just had a very short conversation with some guy who's like a manager of several different stores. It's a very lucrative franchise. I just had a conversation with a guy who's a manager of several different franchise stores. It was a very short conversation. The guy asked me a question, and he posed a question somewhat rhetorically. He said, you guys need to order more. You got to up your orders. You got to get more of this product in. Even bring in the offshoots, the weird random items that, no one really wants that maybe you have in your warehouse. Maybe your company still has some, just order anything. I told him, yeah, I've been trying to do that. I'm ordering. He said, triple up your order. I said, yeah, I'm doing that. I'm ordering like 2 and 3 cases of product, knowing that I'm definitely only going to get 1 case. Maybe even in certain circumstances, I won't even get a full case. I'll get 1 single bag. So that was pretty much the extent of our conversation, and I'm turning to walk away, and he's like, yeah, well, it's not just you guys. It's not just you guys. It's not just you guys. It's all the companies. Like, I can't even get Coca-Cola in here. I can't get any of these other companies in here. They don't even have the product. And I don't know why that is. And I said, it's a multi-pronged logistical nightmare. It's, logistically, it's the truck drivers who are falling ill to COVID. It's the warehouses where if people get sick on the line, they have to shut down the whole warehouse and clean. They have to sanitize everything. And the batch they were working on, they probably got to get rid of that. Then they got to have contact tracers and testers come in and make sure everything is up to code. And it's just slowing down production. And then I said that like kind of quick. And then I said, as far as Coke, they're out of like aluminum. We don't even have we don't produce anything in America. We don't make aluminum. We get everything from China. And Trump started a trade war with them, and they tripled the price on everything. Like aluminum spools cost 3 times more, and companies don't want to pay for that. So we're trying to source these things, and the way we're sourcing them from places that don't necessarily make a lot of it. So when we get it, we don't have a lot to work with. And then we use that, and then we try to go back to the negotiating table. And so I didn't even say that. Let me rephrase. I just said, we don't make anything in America. Like, we get all of our stuff from China. In China, Trump started a trade war with China. And without missing a beat, the white guy smiles and his eyes get real big. And he's like, yeah, that's not... Everybody's got to have somebody to blame. As if to say, my statement was not accurate. Or as if to say, I sympathize with Trump, so don't talk bad about my God King. Like, it's not blaming him to tell the fucking truth. Trump started a trade war with China. Intentionally so. Based off the premise of something he doesn't quite understand. He doesn't understand what a deficit is. A trade deficit. Wherein we buy more from China than they buy from us because we don't produce anything like the spools of aluminum. We don't produce anything except for garbage. And then we try to pay countries, poorer countries, to take our garbage. And then those poorer countries sell that garbage to China. And then China takes that raw material and I don't know, recycles it. Something that we used to do here. And then turns around and sells that raw material back to other world power countries. And because of this trade deficit, Trump didn't understand anything. He decided to start a trade war with China. And then China started outlawing and banning our products. And literally, he said he was going to make Mexico pay for the fucking wall. He said that he was going to make China pay their fair share. Fair share of what, like taxes? Now, if I have a small, quick conversation with somebody and I try to illuminate some issues, as long as they're white, they're going to tell me I'm wrong. This guy manages several different stores. Like, he's the head boss. He's got like 15 stores under his belt. He's the smart one. He's the one making all the tough decisions. And you tell him something like a trade war with China is bad, and then he's like, yeah, somebody's got to be to blame. I mean, yeah, why not? Why not? Trump's fucking faultless. He couldn't do any wrong. He's infallible. And every white person, they're God kings themselves, and we should bow down to them. And we should never try to illuminate simple processes like trade deficits and trade wars are bad for everybody. Tear down. The guys on the bottom are getting the guys in the middle are getting both ways, from up and down, and the guys at the top are making less money. They're not really getting effed, but I swear, just white people. Every single time I have to talk to you about anything, it's just like, you're wrong, dude. You can't be right. Why would I believe you? And then you mention some shit that's a fact, and they believe stuff like fake news. They'll just have that in their head. Like, you'd be like, 2 + 2 is 4, and they'll be like, you're black. Fake news. Trade wars? I heard something about that 3 years ago. It left my mind. I flushed it with all of my fucking white thoughts on white stuff. I flushed it. It's out of my head. And, yeah, trade wars is fake news. China raising the prices of things is fake news. I even told him, like, China's holding lithium away from us and materials that are used to make processing chips and computer chips for cars. Like, we can't even produce cars now. I said that, like, as a passing, leaving, like, I'm right, I know what I'm talking about, and his eyes just kind of rolled. And it's like, yo, like, if you know stuff, people think that you're stupid. And when you're truly a moron, people want to make you the president, as long as you're white. You know, that's how that shit goes. I'm the worst at camera work. I'm the fucking worst at camera work, all right.